The House of Representatives Committee on Federal Character says it will leave no stone unturned until all federal government agencies abide by the provisions of federal character as enshrined in Nigeria's constitution. Deputy Chairman of the committee, Adebayo Adepoju, stated this when the management of some federal government institutions appeared at the ongoing investigative session of the committee in Abuja. Ahmed Hassan completes the report.
The committee reaffirmed the commitment of the National Assembly in ensuring that all agencies abide by the provisions of federal character. The Deputy Chairman, Adepoju, and other members of the committee asked relevant questions on the nominal role of the Federal College of Land Resources Technology, represented by its provost, Dr. Ademola Moshood Raji, and whether it reflects federal character provisions. The committee also asked the provost of the Federal Cooperative College, Kaduna, to reappear next week in company of the Federal Character Commission.
The college was formerly under the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Science, being run by under its departments. So in 2022, the complete turnaround to now change the staff to full staff of the college, independent of the ministry. So last week we were asked to bring the total number of staff that were there in 2022 before we did the first ever recruitment in the college in 2023.
Meanwhile, the acting rector of Federal Polytechnic, Nasarawa, Dr. Hawa Tanko, and the management of the National Park Service were also directed to reconcile their documents and resubmit same next week, Thursday. The Deputy Chairman of the committee, Honorable Adepoju, and a member of the committee, Honorable Hashim Ademoranga, spoke on the significance of the investigative session.
The essence of today's meeting is to go through the books of the institutions and agencies that have been that we had invited to see how well they have conformed with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, especially as it relates to Section 14, subsection 3 and 4, which states expressly that there has to be a just, fair, equitable, and judicious distribution of our economic resources, human resources for all positions and the resources of this nation. So we're going through that exercise with every agency of government just to ensure that they are fully compliant.
So the essence of this meeting is to scrutinize the employment done by various ministries, institutions in Nigeria. And the reason why we wanted to know is that there are some people, they can recruit people within their domain, while federal character emphasizes everybody has the equal right. That's why in the membership of the committee, each state has one representative to represent the state. You can talk of marginalization when you vividly saw it that your state is not being considered in various institutions and parastatals.
The investigative session is expected to continue next week. In Abuja, I am Ahmed Hassan Ahmed reporting for DITV World News.
The Inspector General of Police, IGP Olukayode Egbetokun, has directed the restriction of movement in Edo State ahead of the governorship election slated for tomorrow. The IGP said this is to ensure adequate measures are put in place for peaceful, transparent, and credible elections. In a statement today, the force spokesperson Muyiwa Adejobi said the IGP ordered the restriction of all vehicular movement on roads, waterways, and other forms of transportation from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the election day. He added that